Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome action roguelite, Sworn. So in last episode, in case you missed it, we played as the monk, doing monk shenanigans. We essentially tried out a turret build. Now this isn't the monk, but that's a little bit of a spoiler of what we've got going on later. Yeah, so monk with the staff as the weapon, shooting orbs, but the main build around was the crystal turret, where we put weakness on that thing, and some of the weakness boons make your damage go absolutely crazy. So if you want to check out I won't say AFK build, but more of a laid back build, perfect for co-op, then do go check out my previous video. But for today, we're going to be using the Vigilante here. Now folks, as always, there will be chapters in this video, so if you want to skip the pre-run rundown, then feel free to skip ahead. But let's get into it. So I've been playing around with this this build a little bit, and I'm not entirely sure how good double dash is. I think you could maybe get away with having an extra mana charge over the dash, because there is a sword in the stone, all these weapons that makes you move 50% faster, so it essentially like makes you need to use dash a lot less frequently. However, for the purposes of today's video, I'm going to keep with 2 dashes, just because my personal preference is I like to have 2 escapes from big AoEs. And of course, well, I say of course, I've not even explained the build yet. We are going to be going with chakrams. Now, in terms of what flips you on the chakrams, I go with pirouette here, because it lets you spin an extra time when using your heavy attack. And then really rebounding blades, neither of these matter much since we're going to be building around our heavy attack today. However, having rebounding blades I found be just helps me get a little bit more damage to enemies that I can't get close to. That's mainly what you're going to be throwing out the chakrams for. But yeah, chakrams. That is our light attack. We're not going to be using that much. We're mainly going to be heavy attacking. We are doing a spin to win build today. And as far as spells go, it doesn't really matter, because we're not going to be heavily investing into spells, but we are going to want a specific boon or blessing on our spell. So I've gone for Dagger Flurry here, purely because it does a little bit of damage and you get a backflip with it. So it's an emergency, like, get out of trouble sort of deal we got going on there. And yeah, that is the basic setup. Ooh, I tell you what, I'll explain my choice for potions. So a little bit of a spoiler earlier, but we went on to the Essence of Luck. This is going to be a luck build. We're going to be pretty heavily focusing on Lou, so you definitely want to have the Lou potion if you can, and buy as many rerolls as you can. And the aim of the game is spin to win. So we're going to put crits on our spin, and then build up a load of favor. So the reason why I thought Lou might be a good choice for the spin to win is because it hits a lot of times, so you're going to get a lot of chances to crit, and crit is 200% bonus damage. So you're going to get a lot of extra damage there. I think it really, the chakrams really can highlight the strengths of luck. Right, we are in. The question is, though, do we drink the potion straight away? Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to kill this guy in time. One more. Oh, we took a little bit of damage for it, but that's fine. Getting the extra money is well worth a little bit of damage, in my opinion. I'm actually going to save my potion here, just in case we get the opportunity to get an elite with a banner, so we get rarer rewards. Oh, thankfully we only needed to spend one reroll there, and can we get what we want? We can indeed. Unfortunately, it's only common. What are these offerings? Come on, game. I know I've put some points into getting chance of higher rarity stuff, but common it is. Lucky Strike. Your heavy attack is stronger and can crit. It has a 25% damage bonus, and crit hits have a 15% chance to deal 200% damage. Amazing. Yeah, let's go for the elite. I'm still convinced that going elites gets you a Fey Realm, and look, what do we have here? A Fey Realm. Oh. Bit of silly damage there. But yeah, Fey Realms are gonna just help this build out so much, because you're going to want your heavy attack base damage to be high, so it can get silly with the amount of crit damage you do, because it is a multiplier on top of basically your base damage. Okay, what's left? Ah, just you. Ooh. Don't even need to look at the other options. Fey Realm every time. And I think it's Morgana. Although that is a blue symbol. Nah, there we go. Destroy every beacon. We can certainly give it a go. Though we may be a bit slow right now. One thing that I've found with luck is it starts off pretty slow, and you need a lot of blessings to get it up and going. But when you do get it going, my god, can it output some damage. Oh, we're going to have to reroll here. None of these are heavy attacks. That... Okay, so we've got two heavy attack options here. We can either go for Impoverished Might, which makes our heavy attack 40% stronger, but we earn 40% less gold from all sources. Not a massive fan of that, purely because I love gold. Vulnerable Might, your heavy attack is stronger, but you take more damage from all sources. 45% extra damage for 30% damage taken. It's a little bit scary, but I'm going to take it. Oh, and look what we got. An elite with a Fey banner. It's already paid off. We may as well just drink our Lou potion straight away. And we get a Titania Shrine. I don't think we're going to be using Titania at all today, so we might not get any use out of what that shrine's offering. Man, I hope Lou gives us some juicy offerings. What you got for us? We want Stagger on our spell, so Lucky Flourish is not it. On the house, your fortune constantly increases while in a chamber with foes, 5 fortune per second, and fortune increases crit hit damage by 1% per stack, consumed on a crit. So this gives us 5 crit damage every second. I mean, that is quite a lot. Or gilded armor if you take damage while you have at least 15 coins. Lose 15 coins, but gain 50% damage resistance. That is also incredibly good. Do you know what? Let's get gilded armor, I think. Get a bit of defense. And then we absolutely will take the heals here. We're going to be desperately trying not to take damage so we don't lose that money. What is this? Your ignite effects recharge quicker. There's no point in taking life for that because we're not using any ignite effects. That was the rune. Enemies regen health and spell blessing seal, or minus 50% mana regen and stay inside the ritual circle. Honestly, I think we just go crystal shards here. We're going to be looking at corruptions for rooms specifically because we know Lancelot's got to show up at some point. So the room corruptions are incredibly important for getting a reasonable Lancelot fight, or Knights of the Round Table, should I say. Ooh, what's in here? Towering enemy, death crying, exploding mushrooms. That is a sword in the stone, which, you know how I feel about that. They're too good to say no to. They are run defining. Let's just blow them up. Oh, we got 3 in 1 there. Amazing. Okay. We don't care about our spell, so none of these are relevant. Whirling Steel, whenever you heavy attack, spin an additional time for each chakram you are holding. Yeah, that's going to be a lot. So, 2 extra spins. Yeah, we definitely want that. That's going to make us generate a lot more fortune and deal a lot more damage. Yeah, we got to go for the gold. Tidal Wave and 50% enemy damage are the corruptions. That's alright. We are getting into spin to win territory. This build, actually, I would say, is probably one of the only builds that really benefits from getting 3 swords in the stone. Like, normally 2 will do you just fine. I mean, 2 will do you just fine with this build, but getting a specific, like, there's a specific set of 3 swords in the stone that I really want, and having all 3 of them makes this build go wild. Hopefully we'll get them all today, but funnily enough, in a luck build, you actually need quite a bit of luck. Oh, chuffing meteors. You know I hate you. But we are doing work on this Trien. Okay, I'm just going to stay away from him while he's doing some horrible AoE spikes. Okay, yeah. We are losing money. So I've got to be very careful when I take damage. Ooh, but that was a nice Trient fight. We don't want Mab. So we're going for a Feyheart, 20% enemy attack speed, and stay inside the ritual circle. Something we won't be doing. I hardly ever stay inside the ritual circle. I find it makes me take more damage. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. Gonna need you to give me money though, Elite. We got 3 gold. I'll take it. Oh, there's money. For 5% maximum health curse. Pretty good if Lancelot's in this room. Doesn't look like he is, but we do have a secret shop. There could be some good stuff in the secret shop for us. We need 300 gold, remember. Upgrade the rarity of 2 random blessings for 75. Yeah, that's too juicy to say no to. Lucky Strike went up to uncommon and Vulnerable Might increased to rare. So that's given us an extra 5% damage. Went from 25 to 30% damage bonus on our heavy attack. And then... was this 40% before? 40% damage bonus up to 50%. I think so, yeah. Either way, good stuff all around. And there's more loot. We do just want loot, so... Enemies regen health is a bit of a nasty... We do not have Lancelot in here, though. So, enemies regen health is actually fine as far as corruptions go. I just didn't want Knights of the Round Table regenning all of their bloody health. While I'm just trying to run around and not take damage. Right. More fortune. We do sort of want that. Gambler mentality: when attack fails to crit, gain 10 fortune. Fortune gives us crit damage. I feel like we're gaining enough of that for now already. At some point we do want to pick this up, but I'm going to get crits on my light attack as well. Yeah, I think so. 30% damage. It's just good with all of the crit synergies we plan to get that basically our light attack can actually be used as a sort of substitute for a ranged, well, I mean, it is pretty much a ranged weapon. Ooh, heavy attack blessing seal is nasty there, but it's an elite with a horn. Oh, do you know who's there? That's going to be Lancelot, isn't it? Thank you, game. We're going to have to do the Knights of the Round Table whilst quite heavily nerfed, I must say. Maybe we can get some chakrams thrown in there. I don't actually know what's dealing more damage then. A light attack or a heavy attack if the heavy attack seal is off. I mean, we've got to level up our heavy attack. Goes from 30 to 48% damage bonus. Amazing. And there is Lancelot. Is there anything else in this room before we begin? No. Come on, don't give me horrible people. Okay. I mean, I feel like the mage and the archer is probably the fairest combo you can get. So, yeah. I cannot complain about that. Take out the archer first, because they always cause me more trouble than the mage does. Ooh, we're on 306 gold, so we need to watch our damage taking, because we need 300 gold for the shop. I think we got to go for the fairy embers here, because I have curse. Just blow them up. Whoa, so... Oh, enemy trap immunity. Of course. When I notice enemies not taking damage from traps, I didn't realise that the corruption on the room was enemy trap immunity. But there is all our curse gone. And this looks like it's the shop before the boss. Let's get our gold element. And with 17 coins, I don't think we can afford anything else. Yes, Gwaine. Time to get critted. Oh, there were some hefty crits there. Alright, this is perfect time to use the chakrams. Move around him. Oh, whirlwind. It's chakram time again. And we can get in on him. We do also want to take out the ads, because they're going to cause damage for us. Nice. Whirlwind number 3, gone. Okay. Definitely don't want to get exploded by them, but that is an opportunity for us to deal an absolute ton of damage. He's got probably 10% of his health left. And there we go. That was a nice and simple fight. Barely got hit. Oh, the game's bugging out. I've been having that trouble recently with the latest patch when I'm trying to pick up Grail Water boss rewards. You have to like move in and out of where the Grail Water is in order to pick it up. It's a bit frustrating. Let's go for Gog since we have no Gog, and Gog is part of the build. Blessed be thy Gog enjoyers. Alright. Heavy attack blessing seal, that's an absolute no from me. We're going to have no spell, but that's fine. We've got nothing on our spell at the moment, so having one less mana charge, it's not massively relevant. Ooh, I managed to do a 2-spin cycle on that guy. I wasn't sure whether or not we'd be able to do it without getting hit, but we managed it. And what do we got here? A revival token for 50% max health curse. That's going to be a lot of fairy embers. No, I'm not taking that. Oh. We don't want Titania. We got to go for the Gog. Sad about Gog not being an elite, but it is what it is. Looks like this is just a rat room, which I am a-okay with. We do great against rats. And we get our spell here. Mighty Flourish. Your spell is stronger and inflicts stagger. At max stagger, foes become stunned or unable to move or attack temporarily. And it gives a 30% damage bonus. Amazing. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Well, there's the res token we could have got for 38 gold. If only I had... Oh, is that money? No, it's fairy embers. Oh, oh. Oh, no, game. We're 2 gold off being able to afford a res token. There can't be gold anywhere else, can there? Oh, dear. Well, that is sad. Oh, I would have loved a res token. You cycle this guy again? Nice. We just got to be brave. Although, okay, we got 20 gold there. There must have been a barrel. Even getting poisoned, any hits takes 15 gold off you. That is really rough. We need a lot more ways to generate gold. Okay. Let's go for a Fey banner. We need more loo. We do have our Gog, and that was a Gog offering before. But yeah. We're going to need some money generation from loo, maybe. Hopefully. Oh, we are rinsing these crystals, though. No. One managed to spawn. Oh, shit. We're going to let him spawn over here. Too many guys. And the slowing. They've covered half the map. Alright, we one-cycled that guy. Love to see that. I'm gonna re-roll for some loot. Crit hit chance against stunned enemies would be great, but not now. We need the GOG ultimate for that to be amazing. On the house, getting 5 fortune per second is incredibly good. Lucky Dash, not so much. Do we use a reroll here? I don't think we need to save our rerolls. Let's get some fortune. 5 fortune per second. That's essentially crit damage. Gain 2 mana charges, but reduce mana regen by 50%. Nah. Definitely don't think that's worth it. Can't do the shop. Got no money. Oh, we got a Fey Realm though. Amazing. I wonder if that's going to take money off us. No. Come back. Oh, we got him. That's 100 gold right there. And don't get me wrong, I'd love a lot more. Let's see if this takes money off us. It didn't. Oh, that's so good. And it looks like we're getting a Merlin. Now the question here is, do we try and get heavy attack damage? Or do we go for money gain? I am kind of tempted by money gain. So, obviously heavy attack damage is going to mean more damage for us, but money gain is more defense. Because every time we get hit, we lose 15 coins and reduce the damage by 50%. It's a huge damage reduction. So, I'm not entirely sure what is the right thing to do here. I'm going to reroll. Let's go for gold. 40% more gold, pure wealth. Earn more gold. You earn more gold from all sources. Yeah. What can I say? Except we need money. Desperately. There's also a skill that Lou has that makes you deal more damage the more money you have. I say skill, you know, I meant blessing, but you got my drift. Wait for the third dodge, and then go ham. Alright. This guy's more like a rhythm game than a bloody boss. That's 1, 2, 3. And then he draws his weapons back in. And he throws them back out again. 1, 2, 3 jumps. One, 2, 3 jumps. Every time. I do appreciate how predictable you are though, dude. Oh. We should be able to get him here. Nice. Oh, and I'm definitely going for money. We got that 40% extra gold. Oh, those crits. Okay. Just these annoying jumping guys left. Oh no. We got another rat spawn. Oh. Go on, jump. I want to let that guy jump to me. Just because I feel safer not taking damage then. Right. I'm going to go back in on the second time there. Up to 251 coins. We could get higher. Light attack, blessing seal, crystal shards. Honestly, do I care about either of them? I think moonstones is the fine choice here. Enemy trap immunity and light attack, blessing seal aren't hugely relevant to us. And we have a secret shop. I don't know what I want from the secret shop. There's a lot of goodies in the secret. Look at what the hell's with all these guys. Oh my god, they're all piling on in the center there. Ooh. Enemies killed drop additional gold. Yeah, I think we absolutely want that. 5 extra gold per kill. Blessings gain appear 1 rarity higher. Yeah, why not? I'll take that as well, since we're just about to go into an elite banner. Or we could do elite GOG. That is a good point, but no. I want more loo. I really want more loo. The more loo we can get, the more synergies with crits we can get. And this run is going to be all about those synergies with crits. We want to be critting as often as possible for as much damage as possible. Although this guy is very annoying to hit with all his whirlwinders around him. Oh, and he's spawning more. There we go, we got him though. Maybe we can even get money from the chest. Wouldn't that be nice? And Lou gets offered to us without us having to use a reroll. Thank you, game. Marked is a pretty interesting buff. Start each chamber with an enemy marked. It means for a short time, increase your crit hit chance to this enemy by 25%. So is that a 40% crit chance on an enemy that's marked? Because by base you've got 15% chance to crit. Yeah. I mean, that is beef. Absolutely beastly. But there's better ways to apply marked. Gambler mentality: when an attack fails to crit, gain some fortune. I think this is pretty much the play here. As much as I like Lucky Dash, getting a golden clover, it's just a homing projectile that can crit. It's a bit less interesting than getting more fortune. Let's go for Gambler mentality. And Trial of Corruptions. Next chamber, enemies have explosive enemy death cry. Yeah, I'll get that for an upgrade for sure. Ooh, and we even get an offering of upgrading our heavy attack, taking us from 48 to 56% damage bonus. Amazing. You know what I just bloody realised? I went past the room with a secret shop after just... did I do that? Yeah. Gold, minus 50% mana regen, exploding mushrooms, and explosive enemy death cry. Let's go. There'll be more secret shops. You come over to me. How's about that, guys? Oh, maybe not while I'm in a corner, though. And I would like you guys possibly to be in sync with your whirlwinds. Oh, that's a lot of dudes, though. Just want to be a little bit careful. I was sure that mushroom was going to get us there. Take 15 coins off us. No. We lived to spend another day. And here is the shop. Oh yes, a Lou blessing as well. Amazing. This is what I'm talking about here. Lucky mark. Whenever you crit, mark a nearby enemy. 55% chance to do that. And because of the way our heavy attack works, we get loads of frequent hits. So in theory, every time we spin, we should at least get one crit. So this is basically almost every spin, we mark an enemy, which chains more crits, gives us 40% chance to crit on whatever enemy we mark. Absolutely, I want to get that. Treasure Trove is amazing, but it's a bit of a greed play. Lucky mark is the way we want to go at the moment. And do we want to get an upgrade or more max health? I think it's got to be more max health at the moment. I would like around the 200 mark, if possible. That's where I feel comfortable in terms of max health. And we got a Percy. Bring it on. Oh no, meteor shower. Terrible. He's marked. Stay out of that. I believe enemies can mark themselves. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. I don't think any rats were spawned when he became marked there. Oh, you cheeky. I was sure we weren't going to get hit. We just got to be vigilant. Let him do his charge and then spin. Yeah, he definitely marks himself. Okay, that's great. So, super useful against bosses as well. They don't need ads in the room for you to apply marked. We want the highest crit chance we can possibly get. We're also racking up fortune so quickly. That's making our crits do a lot more damage. Where'd you go? Oh, we want to get out of the area of that meteor shower. Not happening. Barney's nearly dead. Am I getting too greedy? Ooh, we got him. Oh, we actually managed to pick up the Holy Grail water this time. Keeping the Gog Potion. Because I can. Sword in the stone. I know that's Lou there, but once again, we want all of the swords in the stones. I may end up being forced to pick up a reroll from a secret shop. Which, I mean, I won't be mad about. But I'd rather have a res token. Not that it's one or the other. 554 damage on a crit there. Not too shabby. Oh, watch out for the fish. That guy can launch himself far. Come on. Okay. This is another one of the ones that we want. Your heavy attack is 50% larger and deals 30% more damage. Yeah. Crazy. We could also reroll, but because one of the options that we want is here, I think I'm going to take it. Though we've not seen the sword in the stone that I was bigging up at the start of this video that makes you move faster. Hopefully we'll see that in the next sword in the stone. But yeah, for now, we're taking Razor Vortex. Your heavy attack is 50% larger and deals 30% more damage. Incredible. And let's see what this secret shop's got for us. Go on, give us the good stuff. Hell yeah, we get a res token. Absolutely amazing. And nothing else is valuable to me. Heavy attack blessing seal. Oh no, we gotta go for that. Enemies regen and minus 5% max health curse. We gotta go for it. I don't want to take the heavy attack blessing seal, even if there's an elite. Ooh. Look at how far we hit enemies now. We got that range. I still think I want more max health. Minus 1 dash charge and explosive enemy death cry are fine corruptions, in my opinion. Aiming for that 200 health. Although, more than that would be even better. Ooh, laser beams almost got us there, not quite. You're gonna have to try harder. Amazing. 181 max health. Although without curse it would be 187. 50% enemy damage and enemies regen health or enemy trap immunity and spell blessing seal. Hang on, I just want to double check this side, yeah. Yeah, we'll go for Moonstone. Another Fey Realm. I mean, I would not say no to that. That would be a Fey Realm on every act, I think. Which I don't think I've ever had before. But we are rinsing these guys very quickly. Especially if we get crits, which at the moment is still only like 40% of the time. We'll go for some more abilities. Boons. Oh, this is just going to come down to how quick we are. Okay, we've one-shot that, but it's more about... Oh, and there's a Fey Realm there. What the hell? Okay. This is officially a nuts run. Oh no, enemies spawned. Is it just them? No. On Lou. Wow, this is mental. Oh, and here we go. This is what I was talking about as well. Greed. Deal bonus damage for every 50 gold you have. 5% extra damage per 50 gold. Yeah, nuts. We got 250 gold, so that's 25% more damage. Work that one out. You basically just take away the 0. And round down? Yeah. We get another Merlin, though. Merlin's pretty damn good. Means we don't have to sack anything. Well, sacrifice. Like our speed or damage taken. Although the buffs aren't quite as big with Merlin. They're still pretty damn good, especially if you can get rare options. I mean, what's going to end up being more damage? This is just flat 20%. Can I have a look at... here we go. This doesn't have a cap. Do we take money here? More money, that means we get 80% more gold. I think this might equate to more damage than pure might. The only thing with that being is because of gilded armor, I mean, it is 15 gold. And if we have a ton of gold, it's going to matter less. But in theory, the more damage we take, the less damage we do if we go down that. But yeah, I think it's worth it. Let's get 40% more gold, so we actually get 80% more gold. Because we got 2 of them. Gonna immediately ball us. Gotta love that. Oh, we're easily taking out the laser beam guys now, though. Oh, that was a bit sketchy. Moving around, dodging balls. There we go. Oh, I thought she was going to do it again. Right. She's on about 1/3 of her health. It's looking good. Laser beam guys. Oh, so many AoEs on the floor. We just hide until we can dash in and take her out. Nice. Was that hitless? I don't know. No reses and cyclones. We don't need a shop. Not yet, anyway. We're going to be a little bit more conservative with our money now, since it is scaling damage for us. I don't know if there's a minimum amount of money I want to be at for the damage buff. We got to be on the lookout for Gogmagog as well. We want Gogmagog's ult. That's going to be our main way of causing stagger, which is going to be important if we pick up the duo blessing. Yeah, we've gone so heavily into gold. We kind of just need to keep taking it, given the opportunity. So we've got a 30% damage increase at the moment, soon to be 35%. Oh, maybe not. But look at that damage. Absolutely murdered him. Where is the last enemy? Hello? Ah. Almost got us. Not quite, though. Ooh. I believe we're up to 50% damage now. Let's just double check. Bonus damage for every 50 gold you have. 5% damage per 50. Yep, we're on plus 50% damage. Heavy attack blessing seal. I really don't want Titania, though. Let's go for a Horn of Strength. Oh yeah, I can already feel the reduction in damage there for not having crit. We would be absolutely annihilating these guys. Not that we aren't, we're just leaving some alive at like very low health. Oh, there's so many ground AoEs. Right. Nearly got you all. Come on. Give it up already. And holy moly, we can upgrade greed. Go to 6%. An extra percentage per 50 gold. Yeah. We gotta take that. Okay, so since we can upgrade greed, I think taking the horns is actually pretty damn beneficial for us now, because the upgrades that we would get from our heavy attack, upgrading that just pale in comparison to the scaling of greed, I think, which is why I didn't actually rate getting upgrades, the horns, very highly. So we've already got, what is it, like level 6 or 7 heavy attack? Oh, more money. Level 5, okay. Level 5 is still pretty high. Give me more money, absolutely. I'll take all that you give me. Where's he next gonna pop up? Oh, there's 2 of them. You managed to keep that one a secret, didn't you? Holy crap. Oh. Oh my lord, we are getting so much money. 863. We're going to be so rich. I think this is the shop before the boss. I'm going to go to it. I may just buy the shop out. We definitely want GOG. Oh. Let's get Mighty Dash to make a quake wherever we dash. Does a little bit of damage. And let's upgrade greed again, going from 6.5 to 7.3%. And an extra 20 health. We did just spend 400 gold. So that has reduced our damage quite significantly. Can't do the maths anymore when it's like 7.2 whatever % increase per 50 gold. I'm just gonna say it's pretty big. Okay, well, there's no denying that we're rinsing her. Oh, keep your sharks away from me. We want to be damaged as little as possible to keep that damage buff on us. But we got 180 gold from that. Okay, so we made a lot more money than we lost there. Right, there we go. Into Act 4 we go. I think I'm still keeping GOG here. Is it worth it? A guaranteed GOG. Yeah, I think it is. We can take the healing potion into the next zone. Hopefully we'll make it. We've got 4 lives and 230 max health. And we take 50% less damage, so we are pretty tanky. Alright, Arthur. Chill out, mate. Don't you worry, boy. We don't need fairy embers. No reses, 50% enemy movement speed, or stay inside the ritual circle and minus 50% mana regen. Yeah, we can take that for sure. Right, I definitely want to take the swordsman out first. I find them by far the most annoying out of the 2. More max health? I don't think we need more max health. Enemy trap immunity is actually a lot worse on this map than you think, because there's always these swordsmen at the side of the map that are traps, and they actually rinse enemies. Enemies sometimes get like stuck. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, take you out. Nice. Watch out for his spin. Get in there when he bonks down. I'm gonna gog here. Come on, dude. Where's the ult? Where's the ult? I'm re-rolling for it. That's so unfortunate, but we get the duo. Increase your crit hit chance against stunned enemies. 40% increased crit hit chance. It's just, we need the ult to be able to stun dudes. I think we go for, oh, one less dash charge is kind of nasty, and minus 100% trap resistance. Yeah. We got to go for that. We just keep the table between us. We took one swordsman down. You see how... Well, I moved out of the way there, but the archer was getting absolutely murdered by a swordsman trap. And spell blessing seal and minus 50% mana regen. We can work with that, absolutely. And we got the swordsman down, just mace man. Let's get in there. Ooh. I honestly thought I was about to take damage there, but somehow we avoided it. Oh, yes. Do we go Gog or Lou? This is such a tough one. Because Lou... Well, Lou is the build around. Gog is just for stagger. I think we got to go for Lou. Tough decision. Deadly precision. Your attacks that can crit hit always deal more damage against marked enemies. 30% damage bonus. That is huge. We're going to be marking bosses all the time. Critical favor. Your attacks or spells that can crit now build up favor. Don't think we need that. And treasure trove, like I say, is great, but we're a bit too late in the run for it to be relevant. I think we go for deadly precision here. That 30% damage bonus is going to matter. And 50% enemy damage on that is real nasty. And dash cooldown as well. I think we just... no, I've got to take the money. I have to take the money. Oh, this is terrifying. But we did make light work of that mage. Ooh, all of them, in fact. 800 gold.
I will kill you myself.
We can switch potions. Let's do our sanguine serum. I don't think we actually need it for this fight. Oh, and we get offered a Lou. Very nice. I'm just going to take Lou here, I think. And this will actually be relevant because we're not going to be spending any more money until the last boss, I don't think. It probably equates to about 100 gold. Yeah, I think we just take the golden squirrel and get our companion. It tosses golden clovers at foes, but that are homing projectiles which can crit. They deal 34.8 damage. Yeah. Sure. You know what? I'm even going to get the max health. We're going nuts. 250 max health. I genuinely don't remember the last time I got 250 max health. Arthur, me boy. How are you doing? Are you ready to come join me in Crit City? Hell yeah. He came to party. And party we shall. Oh my god. This is going to be a quick fight. Ducking and diving, dodging and weaving. We still don't have an ult. We can just spin around him while he's doing that move and deal a load of damage to him. Into phase 2. Oh, got hit by a fireball there. Just keep going. Spinning. Endless spinning. We want to watch out for the actual fire, because that will rinse our money. It deals damage quickly, and the gilded armor that we have doesn't seem to care, like in a time frame, how much you get damaged. It's just whenever you get damaged, you lose 15 coins. Oh my god, how did we not get hit by the fire there? That was insane. And do the charge. Beautiful. Do miss having an ult. It's nice to just be able to have a breather mid-fight. But we got him. I think we've lost about 200 gold this fight. God, what is it? Let's have you, Arthur, come on. Oh, there's no way I was in that fire there. You must be having a laugh, pal. Oh, I am standing in the wrong place for that. I want to keep some money. Oh dear. We are losing money, but we're still doing damage. Watch out for the rings. Oh. Okay. Oh, I definitely dodged through that game. Oh, we've lost the sound again. I love it when this happens. But there we go. That's one dead Arthur. Another 200 coins. Lost. Into the Grail we go, silently. Pretty sure that that has been bugged out more times than it hasn't in my runs. Oh, I'd love to see it. Oh yeah, we definitely go money. Screw an elite. Every enemy in this zone is horrible. Ooh, almost got punched there. Oh, I can already feel the reduction in damage by the amount of money that we've got. Oh, but there's some crits. The crits are very nice. As soon as an enemy gets marked, that's it. That's 180 gold there. That is 10% increased damage. Lightning and cyclones, or explosive enemy daft cry and enemy trap immunity. Do you know what? I'm feeling some lightning and cyclones. The rewards didn't really matter there. We just got to try and take guys out as quickly as we can. We got to be... Oh, I was just about to say we got to be vigilant, watching out for punches, because they can come from afar. And they deal damage. We got him, though. Elite Moonstone. I don't know if it's worth taking that at the moment. 50% enemy damage, or... Elite Moonstones. Like I always say, I only really like going for so many elites because of the chance of the Fey Realm, and I'm pretty sure you can't get a Fey Realm in the Holy Grail, or in the Grail rather, or at least I don't think I've ever seen one. I could be wrong. Get your claws out of my face, come on. Oh, I think we were going to take damage there. It looked very close. Yeah. Let's just go for a Fey Banner. We don't want Titania. 20% enemy attack speed with these enemies is actually kind of scary. Of course, there's very much like a rhythm to enemies in this zone. And put in 20% enemy attack speed, like, buggers up your rhythm. Although with these AoE enemies, I don't really care about them, to be honest. It's more the claw guys and the homing missile dudes in particular that I'd be worried about. Oh, and we get Lou again, yeah. Treasure trove. Good fortune, golden clovers now flip off enemies and give fortune if you catch them. 55 bonus fortune. Or first target, start each chamber with an enemy marked. How worth it is that? I think we just go good fortune here. Let's get 55 fortune whenever we catch a clover. Horn of Strength, sure. Better than max health at this point. I'll probably be getting maybe 3 heals, I reckon, from the shop. I do still want, like, I'm still going to be spending a bit of money. Oh, that was max health curse going in that purple pile there. Bloody hell, how many of these enemies does the game want to throw at us? Right. Well, we got him. I guess we just take... What's going to equate to more damage here? Just straight up 3% extra damage on our heavy attack, or 9% more damage against marked targets. Mighty Dash, in reality, not really fussed about that because it's not where our damage is coming from. I think we get more damage from Deadly Precision, if I'm honest. 9% more damage. Hopefully in boss fight, and enemies or the bosses are gonna stay marked, and we get a final Sword and Stone. 50% enemy damage in this room, though. With one reroll, we may not get what we're after. We're gonna have to get lucky here, which I feel like this run we have gotten pretty lucky. Oh, that was a ginormous hit. Holy crap! Did he do 31 damage to us? Right, I'm scared. You know what that was with? That was with our 50% damage reduction as well. From the gilded armor. Holy yeah. Don't get hit by those guys. Right. We gotta keep an eye out for punches. There we go. There's a puncher. You just do a phenomenal amount of damage, so... Ooh. You kind of want to just separate them if you can. We need to be on the lookout for the puncher, though. He's off screen, and his fist could come from off screen and hit us for an insane amount of damage. Right, you're there. Okay. We got him. We did get hit, but it was fine. Hell yeah, as if we got it. Razor Dance here. You move 50% faster and spin an extra time while using your heavy attack. This gives us more damage, and check this out. Whoa, we can just spin for ages whilst moving around. It's what I was talking about at the start of the run, where I said you're gonna eventually not really need your dashes, but I guess we got that in the room before the last boss. I think I'm just gonna get heals. And only a small amount of heals at that. I want to keep some money. Let's see what you got for us, Morgana. Nothing but pain. Just want to get straight in there. Take advantage of the damage we get from our money as early as possible. Of course, we're eventually going to lose that. Oh, dodging out of the way of that is rather difficult sometimes. Not a single crit there. Oh, crap. Just want to take these out one by one. And we got her. We are also using our dashes quite aggressively here to get up closer to her. This is probably the only time where we get a little bit worried when she does that laser beam move, because we're not going to be able to get close to her while she's doing that. Oh. Watch out for the claws. This one, not so much. Trapped her in a corner. Let's... Ooh, the claws almost got us there. But we've got movement speed. Oh, yeah. Oh. We are in phase 2 with 86 coins left. Oh, she immediately just went sicko mode. Of course. Do you mind? Come on, give me a break here. I want chances to attack you, love. Look at that shit. Okay. We're probably gonna... Well, there's a reason we bought res tokens, put it that way. She's now doing full damage to us. And we have no damage bonus. Oh, shit. We can persevere. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Eat shit, Morgana. Oh. I take it back. No, don't. You gonna do it again? Okay. Whew. I tell you what, that gilded armor is actually kind of sick. 50% damage reduction is huge. Oh, you're so bloody annoying. Right. We can't even get to her. Stop moving. Thank you. Get that damage in. We want to stay close to her while she's doing that. We have to use our dashes aggressively there. The claw attack. Oh, I forget every time she does an extra claw. Oh, we're getting there. It's going to be a race to the finish line, I think. Hey, on 1 health. We did still have another res, but still. Yeah, that square's not working. It's the same problem with the Grail water. Hell yeah, guys. Well, that was the crit build with the chakrams. How crazy is that? Let's see our stats. $541k damage dealt ain't too bad at all. We earned 2.6k. You know what? Somehow I've earned more money than we did in that run. But yeah, guys, that was the Chakram crit build with Lou. Going all in on crit pretty much. The only ways that I'd improve this is getting the goggle so you can stun and get extra crit chance. It would give us almost 100% crit chance. We'd go to 80% crit chance with an enemy being marked as well. I wanted to show that off, but unfortunately we didn't get the blessings we want. Right, let's go through what you guys need just to replicate what we got here. As far as weapon flips, we got Pirouette, gaining an extra spin with our heavy attack. We got Rebounding Blades. Your chakrams deal 50% damage when they are returning to you. We have Lucky Strike, making our heavy attack able to crit. Basically anything on the Fey Realm that make your heavy attack stronger, and in this case also gold gain is very important. Gilded Armor, this was a big one. This adds to your survivability a crazy amount. If you take damage while you have at least 15 money, you lose that money, but gain 50% damage resistance. It's a lot of damage resistance. And then we got Whirling Steel, was the first sword in the stone we took. So that says whenever you heavy attack, spin an additional time for each chakram you're holding. We hold 2 chakrams, so that's 2 additional spins. Lucky Touch, making our light attack able to crit. Mighty Flourish wasn't massively relevant to the build. On the house, for us to gain 5 fortune per second, and fortune gives you crit hit damage by 1% per stack of fortune. Then we got the gold gain there, and a very important one, Greed, deal bonus damage for every 50 money you have. 7.39%. It starts off at 5% at rare per 50 gold you have. This ends up being a insane amount of extra damage. Then we got Gambler Mentality, making it so whenever we fail to crit, we gain crit damage. 16. And marking an enemy is huge as well. Whenever we do crit... Oh, okay. We ran out of time again. I take too long explaining shit. Oh well. Right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.